Okay, what I'm showing you is a VirtualBox install of Debian Linux. This is the 64-bit version. I have a dual-core processor. I think it's a Pentium. It might be an Atom. We'll go to graphical install. American English. This part takes a little while. I set up a 16 gigabyte expandable volume to install this distribution of Linux. Why 16 gigabytes? Well, in a stripped down system, the most you're probably going to use is about 8 gigabytes for all of your applications. But you want to leave a little space because you never know. Eventually you'll want to experiment with KDE or GNOME instead. I'd rather use GNU Step or Fluxbox. Why? Because it's lightweight. It's more lightweight than XFCE. Well, why are you installing it in a VirtualBox? Well, my computer came with Windows 10 on it. I don't want to mess that up. So I decided just to use Linux in the VirtualBox. There's some downsides to that, like speed. It ain't going to be as fast as a whole computer. But as you can see, a number of things work quickly. I had taken a liking to Linux around the time Red Hat 8 and 9 came out, 7 through 9, somewhere in there. They used to sell it over the Office Max. So I bought it. And my mom liked it because I couldn't video chat with anybody, so it was less trouble I could get in. And at first it was hard to even access a lot of types of pictures online. Well, how does that help? Well, when you're a teenager, they keep you out of pornography. Which is why I'd recommend stripping it down, not to use JPEG, because JPEG is a common file type that pornographers use. I'm Andrew D. Harris, username Andrew. Why am I doing this? Well, to enlighten you about skills that I learned when I was growing up, as well as to reinforce things I've learned. Another thing that kept me out of trouble is Adobe Flash and Shock Wave, which were used for a lot of porn and viruses and things, were not readily available. Neither was the MP3 format. Now you can get all that stuff, and it reads JPEG by default now. And I like to have a separate home partition so I don't lose any of my files. Because if I decided to install a different operating system, I definitely want something like this. Write changes. Continue. It's a pretty snappy little system for what it does. I tried to emulate a 386 so I could use Windows on Linux for a while. It didn't work out as well. They had this program called Win4Lin. It was a expansion of what they call QEMU. QEMU is probably derelict by now, or what they call depreciated. You're about to install VirtualBox Extension Pack. Extension packs complement the functionality of VirtualBox and can contain system-level software that could be potentially harmful to your system. Please review the description below. Yeah, I'd like that. That has to download an ISO. And this is a net installer. Yeah. So it's going to have to download everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video and I'll make several sections. Well, what do you I already have after all? What I intend to do Well, what do you know? Is install the virtual center off. It looks like I've already got what I intend to do installed is install Linux in a virtual machine. It looks like I've already got Ubuntu installed.